Yo, as I said, no intro here. Just came straight off the Joe, Jadakiss, Jim Jones. Where Joe, like, he went and well, he didn't start it, but he decided to make a big thing out of it. And now it's a talking topic. You know what I mean? Jim Jones versus Nas, Nas versus Jim Jones. Okay, take out the verses, but Jim Jones thinking that his catalog of work is somehow can be compared to Illmatic, Nostradamus. Just check, man. Yeah, it's gone now. That's what happens when you. Anyways, let's get on to this. Shannon Sharpe, Ocho, Jim Jones. Let's fast forward a bit because I think the guy was talking in between here. I just wanted this clip. I've been looking up the actual Shannon Sharpe with Jim Jones, and the few I've seen has been still. So I'm thinking they had just a picture because they wanted to avoid the copyright. I want to see the video. So this might get copyrighted, but still, I don't care. I want to see the video. Let's go, man.
You know what I mean? The more I bless people, the more I get blessed. And it's just a testament of hard work and being resilient and being real with yourself. You know what I mean?
Can I ask you a question, Jim?
Mm-hmm.
You smoke, right?
Yeah.
Were you smoking when you said you better than Nas?
I might have been a little bit. Well,
Yo, my G. No, hold up there.
Can I ask you a question, Jim?
mm-hmm.
You smoke, right?
Let's go, my boy. Let's go, my boy.
Were you smoking when you said you better than Nas?
I might have been a little bit. Well, as far as let's get this right. I'm way more influential than Nas, and I don't care what nobody say. I know I made it. I know I made a
Do
little
you
boo boo when you talk
smoke,
about
bruh?
the sales and all this type of shit. I don't feel like getting into that rhetoric about where I started and where he
Well, you
started.
said that
But
bullshit.
listen,
You said that
Nas was nice when I was
bullshit.
in high school.
Shannon Sharpe, not playing. You said that bullshit.
When I was in 10th grade, Nas came out. Nas was dope. We appreciated him. He had a little bit run. But Nas always came up second to Jay and DMX and all these other people. Like he
There ain't
never
no
had
shame
that.
in that. There's
He
a lot
never
of more
had
folks
he
came up
never had
second to
that
Tom
type of
Brady.
he never had that type of influence on us, except for his first album. I already told you. I used to want to dress like Nas because he had a lot of fresh clothes that the hustlers used to wear and shit. And we used to see him on TV. He had one of the illest albums of all time. And then in high school when he had the barbecue and shit like that. So I'm a real fan of Nas, but he kind of lost me after the movie Belly and shit like that. Like I don't.
Man, go ahead
He
on with
kinda,
that, Jim.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm being honest. You ask me. I'm being a fan. I'm telling you from the movie Belly was fire, but after that he kind of lost me. I think we was way too much into the game. Remember how this goes. Let's not. You ever heard of a Kofi list?
Yeah.
Yo, go back into your history and find out what happened between us and him. You dig? And I'm not trying to repeat history, but don't play with us when it comes to that, bro. We already went wild on them boys. You heard? We the ones that went wild on them boys. You heard?
Hey, Jim.
Yo, and people out here acting like I said I'm a
Like, I swear there was some beef between Rockefeller and Nas's camp. You know what I'm saying? But as far as I remember, I swear all the whole of Nas's camp were all inside. As well, too, like, he's taking it back to, like, we talking beef. This is an easy cop-out to try and stray away from the fact that we talking music here, bro. As I said, quality over quantity. Like you could take the whole of Jim Jones catalog, and I don't think it can match up to one of Nas's albums. Not one. Not in one. I said it. I'm gonna be a few people pissed off. I like Jim Jones. I listen to Jim Jones' music. This is an argument I ain't asking for. I don't even know why this even came up. Cause now you got me be like, yo, for real, for real. I'm gonna sound like I don't like Jim Jones. I'm a Jim Jones hater. Nah, man, I got Jim Jones in my fucking playlist. You understand me? I'm being real. Go check my reactions out. Go put it Jim Jones. I got a few Jim Jones on my channel. But now you put me in an argument where it's like, yo, fam, you really expect me to... Yo, fam, we talking about Nas here. Please, man. Like God's son across your belly. Like, we talk... Okay, come on, bro. I'm done.
I'm bringing the Kofi list back. I just told you I'm a changed man. Stephen Law, key, you dig?
Nah, look, I'm putting it like this,
Man, you know?
hey, bro. You better this thing, but lyrically, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you.
Yeah, but
Y'all
look
ain't
how you
effing with
dress.
Nas.
Look how you dress. You don't even be in the same places I be in. The
But
things that we listen to
I
me,
can
the
be in the
things-
church
the
house.
thing-
You can't
the
F with
things-
Nas
the things
lyrically.
that we-
I don't know who told you that. Now, look, y'all know you on
the
that
things
good
that we
stuff,
listen
but
to
you
and the
not
things that
seeing
you listen
Nas.
to. Bro,
You
it's a
not
bunch of
seeing Nas,
you got
bro.
a bunch of
Let's be
40 and
real.
50. You got a bunch of 40 and 50-year-olds in their panties because I said I'm better
It
than
don't
Nas.
matter.
Look at you. Look at
Ain't
you. In
nobody
all
listen.
in your
Ain't
all in your
nobody from
feelings.
Dipset gonna take
Shannon,
you over Nas.
that
Nobody
shirt
from the
too
Diplomats but
shirt
you.
that shirt too
I
tight.
hold on,
Shannon,
You
Jimmy,
that
ain't F
hold
shirt
with
on.
too
Nas.
tight.
Man said people from your own set won't pick you over Nas. Yo, Uncle out here being funny.
That shirt too
Let's be
tight, bro.
real.
Hold on.
That
Jimmy,
shirt
Jimmy,
too
Jimmy.
tight.
Oh,
You wanna go
Hold
back to
up.
I really
Ocho like the ref, yeah. Ocho like the ref in between the old white.
mean it? I really mean it, started. We could go back
No,
to
but
the
I'm just
history,
saying,
bro.
for you to even
Don't do
say
that,
that,
bro. Don't do that, bro. That
hold
shirt
on,
too
hold
you
on.
tight
said
for you to
it.
be sticking up for Nas.
I got a question. I
Let
got a
Nas
question.
stick up for himself and meet me in a booth or something if we want to do something historical.
He
Other than
he
that,
done
we
I,
hit
don't
up
got to
Nas
talk
say he
about
don't.
it.
I think this was a marketing genius plan by Jim Jones by getting that boy to go tweet that stuff, and then Joe went and made it a bigger thing. And you know what I mean? Here, Clem's gonna meet me in the booth. That man, I think he's always wished to go back and forth with Nas, and that's one of his bucket lists. You know what I mean? To go against one of the greats. He ain't going against an OJ. He ain't going against Biggie, rest in peace, you know. He ain't going against DMX, rest in peace. I think he tried at 50, he just is not working out. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody really left on the East for him to go at right now. Who's there? Cam, he ain't going at Cam. He tried it. Cam just like, shh, well, I ain't even worth it.
Don't do that no more. Nas say he
Right
don't do
there,
that.
because he got $100 million. He's a very wealthy man. You heard he's a very smart
Hey,
businessman. He caught a couple
I
business
have.
licks. I can sing more Nas records than you right now. So
Yeah.
you are capping. You are capping. That's what you're
First
doing.
of all, bro,
You are
I'm about to be
capping. I'm
50.
a bigger Nas fan than you are. You are
Bro,
capping.
first of
And
all,
I still can tell you
I'm
he can't rap
57.
better than me
I
right
don't be
now.
singing no rap. I don't be
Hey,
singing no rap.
You see what I'm saying, Ocho? He don't even know
hey,
about rap. He just doing this for the views to get Jim Jones on there to get him hot. I
No,
understand. But
no.
you don't
Get
know
him
no
hot.
Nas lyrics. You don't know Nas
You better
lyrics.
check the
You don't
podcast
know
space.
no
hey.
Nas lyrics.
Now you better
Sing
check.
16.
Hey, this
Sing
the
a
biggest
Nas record.
podcast you ever been
Name
on.
one Nas record.
Hey,
This
Just
the
we,
sing what
biggest
Nas
podcast you
sang.
ever been on.
hold
Do
on.
you
Hey,
know?
Name
we
a
all.
Do you know
podcast
a
you been
Nas
on bigger than
Hey,
song?
this one.
I'm
hold
not a
on. We off
I'm not
topic.
a podcaster.
No, no. Hold on, hold on, hold on,
This
Ocho,
what I
hold on,
do.
Ocho.
You see
Name a
you in your
podcast you been
feelings.
on
You see
bigger
in
than
your
this one.
feelings. You see
When
in your
you get
feelings.
big, you get
This is
invited to
what I
Club Shay Shay.
this is what I
Hey,
do.
Nas get invited to
You a
Club
part
Shay Shay.
you a podcast. I don't
Jadakiss
give a
get
fuck
invited to
about
Club
no
Shay
club
Shay.
Shay
You
hey,
Shay.
not on
yo.
that level yet, bro.
Bro,
Slow it
We
Shay
off.
down.
Shay is for little young white girls. Chill
Hello.
out.
We
Chill
off
out. Don't play
topic.
with me, bro.
Yeah, Hunk wild. Hunk say them guys are getting invited to Shay. You ain't on that level. You just there on the podcast and you calling it in on your phone.
Chill
We
out.
off topic.
You dealing with the wrong one, bro.
Right here, bro.
I
You heard
don't
me?
care nothing about nothing that shit you got to say, bro. You might as well take me off this shit,
Hello.
bro.
We here. You can't out
Leave me
talk me.
alone, bro.
You might can out
Don't,
rap me, but you can't out talk me.
don't nobody want to go to Club Shay Shay. Nobody want to buy no VIP tickets to that shit. Nobody rushing to go to that shit.
Biggest
You ain't got
podcast
nothing
you ever
lit
been
in
on.
Club Shay Shay. You
Hey,
do
If you
got a good
fortunate, you get
podcast.
an invite.
You do got
ain't
a good
nobody listening to
podcast.
me.
The podcast is tremendous. You and Ocho do your thing. But don't get it twisted, bro. I don't care
Hey,
nothing about no fucking
we should.
podcast,
Hey,
bro.
we supposed. Listen, we supposed to be talking about music and love and embracing one another and
Ocho.
culture and
Nah,
having
ain't no way
fun.
you
Ocho.
come out here and disrespect
Ocho.
Nas and Jada. That ain't gonna happen on here.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah, we ain't disrespecting no Nas and Jada on here. Yo, I'm standing on his business too. And I can't even hate on what he's saying. I can't even hate on what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I haven't no Nas disrespect, man. Yeah, Nas, God rest dead, like Biggie, Pop, DMX. You know, we just ain't no. You just know. No. Man, just even trying to, bro, it's almost when that sounds kind of blasphemous right now in hip hop. Like, bro, what you doing? Man, y'all let me know what y'all think, you know. Maybe I'm just a big Nas fan, you know, and I'm biased. I'm not being able to see the light. Jim Jones might actually have a better catalog than Nas. Might actually have a better track history. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about a rocker in the park or nothing like that. I'm just saying that he might. Comment below with your thoughts and opinions, because to me this is a whack ass argument. This shouldn't even be happening. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, be safe, stay blessed out there, everybody. Yeah.